Hello guys, welcome to EduForest. Today we'll prove this question. We have to prove root 3 is irrational. Now, you know this type of problems is generally solved by the method of contradiction. Now, before going to solve this particular question, I want to discuss about rational number. You might be getting confused that why we are taking rational number, we have to solve this one, and why should discuss about rational number. Yes, you have to give some time for rational number, because if you get clear idea, clear concept about rational number, then it will be easier for you to understand such problem and you will be able to solve it in a chutki. That means you can solve it very easily in a quick time without any confusion. Also, you can write in the exam in a precise manner so that you will get full mark in the question. Okay. So, before going to solve this one, so let us discuss about rational number. Okay. So, you know what is rational number. So, what is the definition of a rational number? According to the definition of rational number, a number which can be expressed in the form a by b. In some books it is given p by q, you may take p by q or a by b, that does not matter. Now, if a number can be expressed in the form a by b, then it is called a rational number. Am I right? No. Because only by expressing in this form is not sufficient for a number to be called a rational number. So, there are three conditions it has to satisfy. What are the conditions? First condition is a and b must be integers. Okay, they are integers. Then second condition is b must not be 0. Then third condition is a and b are co-prime. They must be co-prime. Co-prime means a and b must be divisible by only 1. Okay, not by any other number. So, these three conditions has to be satisfied by a number to be called a rational number. So, let us take two examples. So, I am taking two examples here. Suppose if I will take 3 and 8, if I will take here 10 and 12. Okay. Now, look here, in the first number 3 and 8 are integers. So, this condition is satisfied. And in the second condition is b not equal to 0. Here it is 8. So, it is also not equal to 0. So, this condition is also satisfied. But this third condition a and b are co-prime. Now, look here, 3 and 8 are also co-prime because they are divisible by only 1, not by any other number. So, that is why this is a rational number. But this one is not a rational number. Why? Now, look here, 10 and 12 both are integers. So, this condition is satisfied. B not equal to 0, here b is not equal to 0, that is also satisfied. But these third conditions, look here, 10 and 12 both are divisible by 2. Their SCF is 2, means they are divisible by 2. This is divisible by 2 and we get 5, here it is 6. So, that means these two numbers have common factor 2. So, that is why they are not co-prime. So, that is why 10 by 12 cannot be a rational number. So, this concept you have to apply here. Okay, that means we have to find out, first we have to assume that you have to express it in a by b form where a and b are co-prime, but later we will find out they have some other common factor. So, that is why they are not co-prime. So, which contradicts this one. Okay, so that is why we can say root 3 is irrational. What we have assumed, that is wrong. So, root 3 is irrational. So, this is the process. Okay, we have to adapt. Now, let us solve this one. Now, guys, here we have to prove root 3 is irrational. It is not rational. So, we have to take yes, root 3 is rational. Okay, we have to assume. So, write down here. Let us assume that root 3 is rational. Okay. Now, if root 3 is rational, then according to the definition of a rational, so there exist integers a and b such that root 3 is equal to a by b. We can express it in a by b form because root 3 is a rational number we have assumed. So what are the conditions it has to satisfy? You know, b must not be 0, then a and b are co-prime. Okay, so these conditions has to be satisfied. You can write here where. You can write here where. So root 3 is equal to a by b, where b not equal to this one. Okay, now these conditions are to be satisfied by this one because root 3 is a rational number we have taken. Okay, now bring b to this side, so it becomes a is equal to root 3 b. Now square both sides, so it becomes a square is equal to root 3 b square. Okay, now this becomes a square is equal to 3 b square. Okay, now this implies a square is divisible by 3. So this implies a is divisible by 3. Okay, now take it as equation 1 and this is as equation 2. Okay, now here question may arise in your mind that why we have taken a square is divisible by 3, why we have written like this. Now you know a and b are integers we have taken already here. So square of integer is also an integer. When you will multiply with 3, it becomes an integer which is a multiple of 3. Okay, so a square is equal to 3b square, that means a square is also a multiple of 3. If a number is a multiple of 3, obviously it is divisible by 3. So a square is, that is why we have written a square is divisible by 3. Now question arises, if a square is divisible by 3, then why a is divisible by 3? Now let us take one example I am taking here. You know 36. Okay, now 36 is divisible by 3 because if we divide it, we will get 12. Now 36 is nothing but 6 square. Okay, now 6 square is divisible by 3. So now 6 is also divisible by 3, we will get 2. Okay, so that means when 6 square is divisible by 3, 6 is also divisible by 3. So that is why I have written here a square is divisible by 3 means a is divisible by 3. Okay, now let me erase this one, then we will write the next step. Now let us take a equal to 3c, where c is an integer. Okay, now you may ask why we should take a is equal to 3c. Now what we have proved here, we have proved already that a is divisible by 3. Okay, since a is divisible by 3 means a must be a multiple of 3, that is why it is divisible by 3. Since a is a multiple of 3, so that is why we have represented a is equal to 3c, where c stands for an integer. So whatever you take the value of c, it becomes a multiple of 3 which is taken as a. Okay, now put this value in equation 1. So write down here, putting a is equal to 3c in equation 1. Okay, what will get then? In equation 1 if you put, so equation 1 is, what is the equation 1? A square is equal to 3b square. Okay, now put this value in this equation, so what will get? We will get 3c square is equal to 3b square. Now this implies 9c square is equal to 3b square. Okay, then this implies if we bring 3 to this side, so it becomes 9 by 3, that is equal to 3. So write down 3c square is equal to b square. Okay, now look here. Here c is an integer we have taken, so c square is also an integer. When it is multiplied with 3, so it becomes a multiple of 3. Just like a square, b square is also a multiple of 3. So this implies b square is divisible by 3. Now this implies b is divisible by 3. Okay, just similar to a square, it has been written. Okay, now give it equation 3. Now let me erase this one, then we will write the next step. Now from equation 2 and 3 we get, what do we get here? A and B both are divisible by 3. Okay, so this implies 3 is a common factor of both A and B. Okay, now 3 is a common factor of both A and B. So this one contradicts, which contradicts A and B are co-prime. Okay, now why it contradicts? Because we have taken A, B are co-prime. That means they are not divisible by any other number except 1. But here we get another number 3 which divides both A and B. Okay, so that means it is a contradiction because we have taken this one, but here it comes another thing. Okay, so that means this is a contradiction. That means our assumption is wrong. That is why a contradictory result is coming. Okay, so you can write this means our assumption is wrong. Our assumption is wrong. That means hence you can write, hence root 3 is irrational. Okay, what we have taken? We have assumed root 3 is rational, so that is wrong. So root 3 is actually irrational. So proved. I hope you like this video. If you really like, then don't hesitate to subscribe this channel and press the bell icon so that you will get notification when our next video will be posted. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Take care.